The man suddenly rushed into the supermarket, panicked and bought everything I could eat. He even spent all his savings. I even borrowed Wabe completely. However, supermarkets that are supposed to be crowded with people. At this time, there was no one at all. Looking at 7 shopping carts full of food. The radio operator couldn't help but ask the doubts in his heart.
Hey, excuse me? Is this because of that thing? Flu? Should I go somewhere?
You should go home.
Xiaomei asked Dakin what happened. Dakin said that it was just that he suddenly didn't like what he saw. Then the two of them pushed a row of shopping carts home. A muscular car caught their attention. And the driver is still slamming on the accelerator. Dakin came closer to check out curiously. Found the driver coughing non-stop. The driver just wanted to open the door and talk. Dakin was so frightened that he immediately pressed the car door. And told him never to get out of the car no matter what. Then he picked up Xiaomei and left in panic. After arriving home, the two of them took the elevator upstairs. Dakin anxiously presses the door button. But this matter is just what I'm afraid of. A woman still blocked the door. I want to take the elevator up. Dakin suddenly became anxious, shouting at women not to come in. Make the woman speechless. Then the two finally arrived home. My younger brother Alway looked very anxious. Said that there is a deadly virus breaking out on the earth now. Once infected and become positive. It's like being sentenced to death. And the virus spreads through breathing the air. It's almost impossible to control when it breaks out. While the two were discussing, the whole building suddenly started shaking violently. Then something unexpected happened. This passenger plane was not supposed to be at high altitude. It actually crashed in the city center like this. It appears the damage actually caused by the virus. It has gone far beyond people's awareness. The three of them took the initiative to start home isolation at home. To avoid viruses. First few days. Plenty of food for 3 people. The mental state is also good. Watching TV, the country recommends staying at home. They thought the quarantine wouldn't last long. Over time, the network signal is gone. Phone calls become out of service. Power supply becomes intermittent. Even drinking water is not guaranteed. There are various signs that humanity may really be on the verge of something big. Finally, on the 79th day of staying at home, their food has been exhausted. Dakin thinks it's time to go outside and take a look. But Alway and Xiaomei were very hesitant. Alway is worried that it is too dangerous outside. And Xiaomei wants to stay here and continue writing scripts. Dakin was a little angry after hearing this. But now their 2 votes are greater than 1. He had no choice but to hide in the tent and sulk. After thinking about it all night, Dakin decided to go out alone. Xiaomei immediately stopped Dakin. Asked him to finish the play with him tomorrow before leaving. Dakin agreed. Then Xiaomei excitedly launched the script. This is his masterpiece written during isolation. He wanted the 2 men to get to know each other well first. Just then, there was a sound coming from the radio on the table. It sounds like they must be surviving humans too. The 3 of them were just about to get excited. As a result, the radio station lost signal again. At this time, Alway suddenly said to Dakin, if one day I am no longer alive, then you must help him take good care of Xiaomei. As expected, the 3 of them began to rehearse Xiaomei's drama. Xiaomei looks very happy. But at this moment, a strange man broke in. Judging from the dagger in his hand, this person must have bad intentions. The knife pierced Alway's waist. Dakin immediately struggled with the man. But he was dragged down by Dakin and knocked to the corner of the table. Man wants to escape. At this time, Dakin is no longer soft-hearted. After a beating and kicking, the man finally stopped resisting. But Alway was fatally injured. Passed away soon. Dakin is heartbroken. He never expected it. The hateful virus actually caused him to lose his brother. After wrapping Alway's body, Dakin and Xiaomei finally took the step forward. Leaving their home where they had been quarantined for 80 days. This is the strongest 2-man combat team on the planet. A man and a little girl. Start a blanket search of the entire town. Due to the outbreak of deadly viruses on the earth, humanity almost faces genocide. Dakin and Xiaomei are one of the only lucky ones. Xiaomei is responsible for occupying the commanding heights and providing warning. And Dakin went door to door looking for supplies. When seeing a wig, he wanted to tease Xiaomei. But I didn't wait for Xiaomei's joy. But he became a target for another stranger. Dakin was shot immediately and fell to the ground. The stranger immediately came over to test. As a result, he was knocked down by Dakin's counterattack. After escaping, Dakin anxiously called Xiaomei. However, Xiaomei is a book lover. I'm still reading her storybooks now. But Dakin was not angry with her. Instead, he started talking about the supplies he found with great interest. On the way back, while Xiaomei ran aside, Dakin immediately took out Xiaomei's storybook. Throw it into the snow. Dakin said to Xiaomei in the evening. Viruses have been on Earth for a long time. It's definitely getting weaker. We should actively seek out other humans. Then maybe we can live better than now. But Xiaomei ignored Dakin. Instead, he opened his school bag directly. Soon she discovered that the storybook was missing. There are only 2 of them here. Dakin must have secretly thrown it away. Xiaomei was so angry that she decided to go out and look for it by herself. When Dakin saw it, he quickly stopped her. The words that have been buried deep in my heart blurted out. Said that if she hadn't insisted on performing in a play the next day, then Alway might not die at all. The reason why she keeps her with her. It's just because of Alway's previous confession. Although there are too many sounds on my lips. But Dakin still put on clothes. Tell Xiaomei to stay still. Then he hurried out the door. Soon Dakin found the storybook. Just wanted to go back. But he was viciously knocked down by Wild Wolf. Waiting for Spring to wake up again. It's already the morning of the next day. Fortunately, her life is still there. But only half of the foot on one side is left. The snow is falling harder and harder at this time. In order to survive, Dakin can only endure the pain and move forward with difficulty. Seeing that the residence is already quiet at hand, she finally fell to the ground weakly. At this time, a figure appeared not far away. Wait until Spring opens your eyes again. She has been lying in this bed for 10 days. It turns out this is a survivor shelter. It was full of pregnant women who were pregnant. Dakin said she wanted to leave here. The female doctor firmly disagreed. Said that after experiencing this virus attack, the number of humans has been extremely scarce. They need Dachan to stay here. Increase the world's population as quickly as possible. Dakin was instantly frightened by this heavy burden. But due to the serious injury to his foot, She also